What is up, guys? Dr. Doll here, and thank you for watching another video. I'm in a new space. I'm actually in the garage right now, just trying something new. Those of you who've watched some of my videos before know that I'm a mom and my husband works from home, so there's just not really a quiet spot in the house for me to film. I kind of rotate around. A lot of times I end up filming in my closet because that's like the only place that I can have some solitude. So my husband just built some like shelves in the closet or in the garage, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you try filming out there?" So I'm gonna try it. Why not? So today we're going to finish up my two Hawaiian girls, my Kanani and my Nanea, and I have already restrung them, so their limbs are nice and tight. You can see that they stand. Now, Kanani, sorry, I'll adjust this. I gave her these very piercing glass eyes in this sort of like periwinkle cornflower blue color. And then Nanea, I haven't put her head on yet, but I gave her these Dallas Doll Co. I forget this color. Is it like ocean blue? But these are acrylic. They're not glass. And by the way, this is the wig that I settled on for her. So I tried on maybe 30 wigs on Nanea, and I was just not loving any of them. And then I tried on this like $15 wig I got from Amazon, and I liked it. I thought it was really cute. It's like this little pixie cut. She's got like these cute little curly cues on the side. I don't know, I think just on her face it really suits her and kind of frames her a little bit. And it's also a little unexpected, which I like. Sometimes, you know, you get a little bit bored of just the long, wavy hair on every single doll. So I kind of like that it's a little unexpected. So this is the wig that I decided to go with for Nanea, which I know is a little strange, but I just was not feeling inspired by anything else I tried. And then with Kanani, I have decided to go with this, I honestly don't remember the name. Was it Nutmeg? It's a Dallas Doll Co. wig, and it's sort of these beachy waves. It's these sort of like finger curl, like beachy waves, and it's got a slight ombre to it. Very, very pretty. So Kanani is going to be a little bit more like boho. And then, I don't know, I'm going for like maybe more of a 60s mod look for her. Like, I don't know, I'm getting some like Twiggy vibes, but not like full-fledged 60s mod, just sort of like hinting, a subtle hint to it. So I need a zip tie for Nanea, so I'm going to grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've got my zip tie and some scissors. I had to snip the old one off, so I had to get a new one. And sometimes they thread right through very easily, and sometimes they don't. So let's just see how... Oh, okay, this is an easier one then. It went straight through. Okay, I'm going to put her on like so. Get it nice and tight. Snip off the ends. There we go. I'm going to snip this off too. And let's go ahead and glue the wigs on. So we'll start with Miss Nanea. And I just do a tiny bit of tacky glue. Here, let me adjust the camera a little bit so that you can see a little bit more what I'm doing. I just use a little bit of tacky glue until I sell the doll. And then once I sell the doll, I will glue it down all the way so that it doesn't come off. But sometimes it's nice to be able to remove a wig easily. So just a little bit of tacky glue on the crown, just so that it doesn't slip around. And then this wig doesn't have a part, so in order to find the front, you just look for this big circle, and that's going to be the front-facing side. And that's a trick you can use on most wigs. And then we're just going to flip it on and adjust it. I've actually been having a lot of luck with Amazon wigs lately, and I'm not like promoting them because I definitely believe in supporting small businesses. I'm a small business myself. So I definitely think you should be supporting those businesses first. However, sometimes you need a wig that's cheap and you need it fast. And I have actually had some really good luck with Amazon wigs that have not been super expensive. Now, there's definitely a little bit of difference in quality that you're going to see. The fibers aren't as nice. But, I mean, for a $16 wig, I'm pretty happy with this. So that's Miss Nanea with her wig. Let's go ahead and put Miss Kanani's wig on. We'll sit her up. I've already restrung both of them. Sorry if I seem a little bit stressed out in my recent videos. I'm kind of juggling a lot of things right now. I mean, obviously I'm a mom, and so I have 2 small children that I take care of full time. But I also teach. I'm a musician part-time. I sub part-time at a school. Plus I'm Dr. Doll, and I do this, and this is definitely what I would like to be spending more time on in the future. But I don't know, it's difficult to juggle everything, and I'm starting to get a lot of custom orders for Christmas, which I'm super happy about. Like, I'm super excited about that. But it's also just finding the time to do them. Because, you know, I already have a lot on my plate, and I want to do them, and I wish I had more time so that I could focus more on them. But I would really love it if this could just be my full-time job one day. So there's Miss Kanani. Isn't she pretty? But if I seem a little stressed out, that's probably why. Like, it's getting to be the holidays, and so there's just a lot going on, and I apologize. I'm trying not to like bring that into my videos. I don't want to bring that negative energy into videos. Like, I want to keep it pretty positive, but I also want to be real. So the real me is feeling a little stressed right now. Okay, so now let's focus on the makeup. Now I'm really torn with Nanea's makeup because she already has some makeup. I don't know if you can see, but Nanea's mold has the notches on the inner corner and the outer corner, and she also has painted lashes. And I actually really like her natural makeup. Now, that being said, I want her to look a little customized. So I think what I'm gonna do, since we're kind of going for that like mod look, that 60s mod, is I am going to go ahead and remove some of this. I'm gonna remove the lashes, and I'm going to remove the outer notch. I'm gonna keep the inner notch there. I'm just gonna paint over it. So being very, very careful, I'm just going to remove this would be better with a Q-tip. I'm just gonna remove the outward. Being careful not to touch the eye because it will stain the acrylic. Sorry if you guys don't have a great view. So all I did is I took off the outer notch and the lashes on the outside. So I left the inner notch because I'm going to paint over that. And then I'm going to do it here on this eye. Because I'm thinking, you know, we're going with this whole like twiggy 60s mod look. So I definitely want her to have some cat liner. Not like super over the top, but I think it'd be cute and it would really look nice with her little pixie cut. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lower this again. You can have a better view. And so I'm gonna get my black out. I probably have a little more control with a toothpick, so that's what I'm going to use. I do have a fine line brush, but honestly, I still sometimes just prefer to use a toothpick, and maybe that's super like ghetto, but I just do. Okay, so you take the outer corner of the eye, and just like you would in real life, on your own eye, you take the outer corner and you make a line going up. And that becomes your wing. It's easier to start this way. So you see what I've done there. And then I'll do it here on the other side as well. So starting on the outer corner and then going up. Okay, so she's got two little wings. And then you go into the inner corner. And this is where I'm going to sort of go over that notch that's already there. And then I'm going to bring the liner around the top of her eye. It is really hot in this garage. Like, it's not even that hot outside, but for some reason it feels very hot in this garage. Okay, and then you want to get your little triangle there at the end. You're essentially just doing what you would do in real life, how you make a cat eye on yourself in real life, but you're doing it on a smaller scale and on a doll. The product does spread a little bit easier on plastic. And I'm not super afraid of going a little thick with this because it's kind of what I'm going for. I really want it to just be very pronounced. Okay, let me see. Oh gosh, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll show you. But here's it from the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. And the left side's always trickier. If you're right-handed, I should say. If you're left-handed, left side's a piece of cake. And it's your right side that's troublesome. And if you're ambidextrous, then you're probably just good at everything. Right? Because that's how it works. Sorry, I get a little bit quiet when I'm focusing on the finer details. It's like, don't breathe, don't talk, kind of. Can you hear my 3-year-old running around and screaming? It's a little concerning. Sounds like he's having fun, but okay. How even are they? Not super even. So we're gonna try and even it out a little bit. Okay. This one's a little bit bigger. So again, it's just like real life where it's very difficult to get that perfect symmetrical cat eye. And don't be afraid to wipe it off and start over. You know, if you don't like the way it looks, that's pretty darn even. Okay, so I'm gonna have you look at her. Isn't that cute? Got like a little 60s mod going on. All right, so I think that's what we're gonna do with her eyes. I'm just going to fix a couple little areas where it's not quite even. It doesn't help that my hand is shaking. Okay. Now let's go to our Kanani. Now, I don't know, I kind of want Kanani to look a little bit beachy. So I don't know that I want her to have a ton of makeup on. I'm really torn. Really torn with her. But then again, I've never done lashes on a Kanani, so maybe this is the time to try. So I'm gonna start first with this brown to get the shadowing. And I think I'm gonna do, should I do side lashes or upper lashes? Okay, I think I'm gonna do side lashes to try and widen her eyes a little bit and see. If I don't like it, I can always wipe it off. I don't want them to be super big and like pronounced, but I also want them to be there. All right, and then we're gonna take our black and essentially just go over. You do want to stagger a little bit. Ooh, man, I have to remember to breathe. Doing this is like, it's so fiddly. Okay, but that looks really pretty. I like that. I think that looks really pretty. I like that. We're gonna go with that. Okay. So let's go back to this side. Left side now. Do the brown first. A little bit of depth in there. Oh, and by the way, if you're painting the face, probably best to do the lashes first before the lips, because I've made the mistake of doing the lips first and then doing the lashes and then smudging the lips, the lipsticks everywhere, all over my fingers. Okay, let's go back in with the black. It's very fiddly. My left side never looks as good as my right side. It doesn't look bad, but it definitely like isn't as good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Sorry, you probably can't see anything, and this is probably super boring for you. So I'm really sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, this side's still looking wonky to me. Did I mention it's hot in here? It's hot in here. Okay. That looks pretty good. What do you think? I don't know that it's perfectly even. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I'll fix it. If I have to say it's fine, then it's not fine. Okay. All right, that looks better. Okay, so now let's do the lips, and I think I'm just gonna go for the same sort of nude gloss color on both of these girlies. So we're gonna do a little bit of brown. Actually, I've already got brown, so I'm not gonna waste any more.